How to upload photos to eBay using your cell phone, your Apple or iPhone device. I'm going to show you in this video exactly how to do that step by step. Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm with Paladin Global Market. I've been an online reseller for over 17 years. I'm an eBay power seller. I do this full time and I love making videos like this to help you out so that you can succeed, whether you're wanting to do this part-time or full-time. That's probably one of the biggest questions that I've been asked recently through my YouTube channel is, Michelle, how do you upload photos to the eBay app? And I have some really cool tricks that I have learned that's really sped up my process of listing my items so that I can get through them quickly. Because if I don't list them, I'm not going to sell them. In this video, I'm going to take you on a screen share with my cell phone and show you exactly what buttons to push and what features you can use to be able to speed up this process for you and make it much easier. Make sure you watch until the end. I have a special gift that I want to offer to you. I have a little mini course, Photography Like a Paladin Pro. Normally it's $47. It's going to be completely free to you, but watch till the end so you'll find out the special link, how that you can activate that for yourself. Okay, so let's jump into this. Hey guys, okay, so now we're on my computer, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our eBay app. And we're going to create a listing. So I'll go in and we're just going to start this process. So we're going to go in, let me get past this point. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we're going to create our listing in our eBay app. So I hit single listing. And then let's just say I'm selling Nike shoes. I've been selling a lot of them recently. I got a big batch, which is really cool. Okay, so I always like to go down. I just scroll way to the bottom and I continue without selecting a product. I like to enter my own listings. I want to make sure that everything that I have in that listing is the boxes are checked that I know apply to the exact listing that I have or that item I'm selling. So for me, I just prefer to do that. Feel free to use the pre-populated templates. So we go here, and at this point, typically what I will do is I will go in and enter all my keywords. I have another video that goes over the power of your keywords and how to optimize your title. But in this video, I'm going to stay focused on uploading your pictures. Okay, so if you would like to check out those other videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell and you'll be able to go through my whole library as well. I have it available for you. All right, so we're going to scroll down here. So you see at this point, we have the photos. I'm not going to put photos in yet. I like to create my draft first on my desktop computer because if I do it on my cell phone first, and I have tried this, what happens is the cell phone will automatically, at least at the time of this recording, makes it default to auction listing. It also pre-populates some things in the description that I always have to go in and delete and get rid of. It doesn't have as many options on the cell phone as it does on our laptop or a desktop computer. So I find if I start it first on my computer, I have less steps later of going back and fixing whatever the auto population does when I started off on my cell phone. So I first started off on my computer. I go in and put my listings. Typically at this time, I'm taking the time to enter in the title, the full title on here. I'll put my store categories because I do have an eBay store. I'll mark the condition. I do not pop the photos in at this point. I will continue scrolling down. I have also learned that although I can enter the shoe size and the color and stuff, but if I enter all of these other things down here first, they don't save. So don't take the time to do it yet. All these that do not have red stars by the edges of their name, I don't take the time to do right yet. So only these. So let me go back. So see, these item specifics actually have stars. Those are the ones that when you pop them in the first time, they'll save when I show you what I'm going to do later. All right, so we go through. I don't mess with any of this right now. Right here, I'll pop in the title from the top. I pop it in here. I don't want to get into too much detail because I know this video is for photos. So I do all that. I come all the way down to the bottom, and then I'm going to hit Save as Draft. So now we have it saving as a draft. Then I'm going to go over to my cell phone and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so now we're on my phone and we're going to go to the eBay app. So I'm going to hit the eBay app. And then from there, we're going to find the drafts. So right here, we can see all the drafts that I have in here. If I have several that I'm uploading at the same time, I can hit the arrow and I'll get all of them on there. But for the sake of this one, we see the first one says Nike, and we just uploaded that. So I'm going to hit that little box once. And now it's going to pull up that listing that I originally started on my laptop computer. So at this part, now we have two options for uploading photos, and I'm going to show you both so you can see which one you prefer. So the first one is, either way, we're going to hit this blue plus sign. Okay, so now we have the option where we can actually take a picture, or we can upload pictures that have already been in our phone that we took earlier. So for the first one, we're going to take a picture. And you can see I was doing some test pictures here. So we're going to actually take a picture of a Nike shoe. So I have my Nike shoe here on my little recording table. So I'm going to take a picture. We'll make sure we have space around it. And of course, I would have it on a white backdrop, which is part of that online course that I have free for you in the link in the description below. There's a lot of details about things that a lot of people don't realize that eBay looks for and their computers are looking for to reward your listing so they can be seen by more buyers. It's free to you as a result of watching this video. So now we have this first one that we put in here. Now we're going to want to continue taking up to 12 pictures on this listing. So we will do the side. You like my camera or my makeup? We'll do the inside. And of course, I would take a lot more time if I was actually taking the pictures. We would do the back. We would do the sole of the shoe. We would do the inside, the tag that's on the inside of the shoe. I guess this one's on the tongue of the shoe, and so on. So do as many of these pictures as you possibly can. If there's any defects in the shoe, you'll want to make sure that you take that. This has a name, so I would want to do that one up close. This has a little bit of a glue spot, it looks like, from, oh, nope, just a little dust. So those are the different things. So I will take up to 12. So you kind of get the idea on that. So like this one, it has pretty cool like details there. I'll take that. And like I said, I go into more detail in that free course that I have available to you. All right, so we have 7 of our 12 pictures. Let's just pretend we have 12 pictures uploaded in here. Now we're going to hit done. Takes a second. We're going to let them, before we hit anything else, let it keep uploading those pictures into our draft listing. I've learned this one the hard way. It's just going to stop and say, no, you can't go on till it's done. All right, so we're uploading our pictures and we're going to hit done. Now for me, it's easier for me to then just go all the way to the bottom, hit save for later, and then I finish it up on my computer. So I find when I do it that way, then I'll go in. It's much easier with a keyboard than it is with a cell phone to just finish popping in those item specifics. It literally takes me 5 minutes. It really doesn't take that long. So please don't let this overwhelm you, I promise. Another way that you can do this is if you already have the pictures and you want to take them ahead of time. Let me show you how you can do that from the cell phone. So you've already created your listing first in draft form on your computer. Then you go to your cell phone and you pull up that draft, hit this blue plus button. And from here, we're going to select, see this little 2 picture of the box here? We're going to select that one instead. That's going to pull up pictures that are already on our camera roll that we've already taken. And then we're literally going to just click the boxes. See, where as it has a blue click, you know that it is selecting these to upload into your app. So once we've selected all the ones that we want in that listing that pertain to that product, then we're going to hit add. Give it a second. It's going to do the same thing as it did with the other if we were just taking the pictures right then. And then there's something else I want to show you. So don't go anywhere. Okay, so that is done circling and we're going to hit done. And again, I just scroll all the way to the bottom and hit save for later. Then let me show you this really cool hack. So now I'm already done with that. Done, easy. Now we're going to go to the computer. Hi again, I'm back. Okay, so now I'm in the computer and we're going to go back to the listing. So what I usually do is I have my computer already up, my laptop, and I have it on my desk. And then I come over, and what you're seeing behind me is actually also my photo station that I use for eBay. And I have the backdrop all set up for that. And so I will just literally come right over here, take the picture, go right back down, sit down at my desk and finish this up. It literally, like I said, takes me 5 minutes. It shouldn't take you very long once you get the hang of it. All right, so we're going to go back into our eBay app and we're going to hit sell. We're going to find those drafts again. So you can see over here on this left, we can hit drafts. And then we can see that we have our draft that we were working on. So I'm just going to hit resume draft. Hey guys, I wanted to pop in real quick. If you're enjoying this so far, will you please hit the thumbs up button? Also, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload future videos. I have a ton of great content prepared for you and you don't want to miss out. Okay, so back to the video. Now, there are some really cool features that I find in the desktop computer when you log into eBay versus your mobile app. So the mobile app offers a white background tool, a white background removal tool, I should say. I have a YouTube video. I'll link that in the description below that I've already made on that to can show you step by step. But I honestly prefer using this one. So this is through my laptop. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click on the first one. I click over here. So this first picture is your main picture. This is the picture that people are going to see when they are scrolling through eBay and they're looking at Nike shoes to purchase. So this one, no pun intended, should be your best foot forward, so to say. I know that was kind of corny, huh? But anyway, so this one's going to be the best one that's going to display your item in a way that's going to catch their eyes, stop the scroll, so to say, so that they actually want to click into your listing and consider it for purchasing. So for this one, it would be, I would have done one where it had two shoes side by side at a really cool angle. But for sake of this video, we're just going to click on this one. Once I have selected this picture, since I clicked once, then I go down here and then they have these different editing tools. It doesn't take long. The ones that I have found that I like that works the best is I always click on this one first and I'll adjust it just a little bit. And don't go too much because you want to make sure that you don't distort the color of the item because then you'll get a bad review later. So try to make it as close to what it is as you can, but refining it. So on this one, it looks like it's actually going to be good. I'm not going to adjust it. So we're just going to leave that one there. And then I want to go to this one right here. And this is the sharpening tool. I love this one. So this one you just drag over. Don't go too far. It'll distort it as well. But if I can grab it, here we go. And see how it makes it crisp and clear? Hit save. And then I'm good. Now, let's say that when we took this picture, like you see, I have a little something in the background that I don't want in there, the edge of my comb. So I'm going to hit this little box here, and this is your cropping box. And what this is going to do is going to give you the ability to cut out the excess in this picture. So I want to cut that comb out of my picture. So I'm actually going to drag this down to get rid of the edge of it. And then you can see the gray part is the part that's actually going to be cut. So we'll hit save. And what it does is it brings it up closer. Sometimes it'll give that little red dot for a second that you saw pop up. Don't worry. It usually will correct itself. If it has any issues where you've refined the picture too much and it says the resolution is off and it gets locked up, all you have to do is simply hit the X button and go back in and repeat the process of pulling the picture through. It usually doesn't do it if you don't go all the way to the end of the settings of the adjustments. So I'm literally just going to keep going through each one of them. I never would want my hand to show in the picture. We want to make sure our pictures are professional and high quality. Again, like I said in my course that I'm giving you for free through this link, I show and go into a little more detail on white backgrounds and the importance of that, things that a lot of people really don't realize that it helps or hurts you on. All right, so we'll just say I'm going to crop this out and so on. Like I said, I wouldn't want my thumb in the picture. But that gives you an idea of how to upload your pictures from your draft form and put them into your computer using your eBay app. I have found by far this is the easiest way to do this in a very quick way, in a way that I enjoy. Because, like I said, as a power seller, I do a ton of listings. And so to keep it from being monotonous, it helps to break up the flow, so to say. So I do it first on my computer, save it to the draft, come over from my cell phone, pull it up into the draft part, take the pictures right then, save for later is what it'll say on your cell phone, and then I go back over to my computer and do the fine details. Because remember how I mentioned earlier, the descriptions, these item specifics, only the ones that were set in red will save the first time. So when I come back over here, I'm going to need to enter these in. So computer, save as draft, come to your cell phone, take the pictures, save for later, come back to your computer, and then just finish up the fine details when you have a nice keyboard that makes it much easier. And that's it. Don't forget to grab your free copy of our special online course, Photography Like a Paladin Pro. I've put hours of work into this course. It is normally sold for $47, but I wanted to give it to you as a free gift for watching this video because you are probably wanting to enhance your photography on eBay, get your items sold faster and for more money. And there's a lot of tips and tricks that people really don't know when it comes to putting your pictures on eBay in optimizing the search engine rankings. I go over all of that for you in the course, so make sure you redeem your free copy today. Link is in the description below. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. This is Michelle with Paladin Global Market. Happy reselling. I'll see you in the next video.